Yo, YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy B. Welcome to the brand new channel. We're gonna be bringing y'all sports, media, reactions, everything is gonna be going down right here. So subscribe, mess with your boy. And today, for our very first video, it's gonna be about my boy, Kobe Bean Bryant. Yes, sir. This is a little conspiracy video. Y'all mess with me. We ain't gonna waste no more time. We're gonna get right up in this thing. Let's get it.
There are too many unanswered questions and strange circumstances swirling around the tragic death of NBA superstar Kobe Bryant to be ignored. Everything from the timing of his death to the manner in which it happened raises suspicion. Is it just a coincidence that Bryant died less than 24 hours after LeBron James beat his scoring record and the day of the 2020 Grammys? Why was his death predicted multiple times in strikingly accurate ways?
It's Kobe Bryant!
That one was crazy.
Upon closer inspection, what appeared to be merely a tragic accident gets weirder and weirder.
Let's go.
Recently, we all heard the tragic news. The world of basketball had lost a legend. On Sunday, January 26th, a helicopter crashed into the Calabasas Hills, killing 9 on board. Soon afterwards, TMZ reported that basketball star Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter had been among those on board. The news sent shockwaves around the world as we learned of the sudden loss of a cultural icon. But Kobe's death had been predicted in the media several times, each one eerily specific. Is it just a coincidence or evidence of something deeper? In 2011, Kobe Bryant made a commercial for Nike in which he unveiled his Mamba persona. In the ad, which features Bruce Willis, Kobe squares off against a villain played by Kanye West. It all ends with a chilling helicopter explosion and the final shot of a flaming helicopter. 1 year later, in 2012, an eerily specific tweet appeared from the account .noso that read, "Kobe is going to end up dying in a helicopter crash." Now, the viral tweet has sparked a flurry of questions. Is this guy a time traveler? How did he know this would happen with such certainty back in 2012? But the bizarre predictions don't end there. In 2016, a Cartoon Network show called Legends of Chamberlain Heights aired an episode appropriately titled End of Days, which depicted Kobe Bryant dying in a helicopter crash, followed by an explosion, eerily mirroring Sunday's tragic event.
This one was crazy.
It's Kobe Bryant!
I remember that.
Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out.
Pass.
Comedy Central quickly pulled the show after the news spread. We have all known for a while now that these cartoons have hidden messages in them. And here again, we are only left to wonder if the creators knew something the rest of us did not. In the realm of alternative research, these foretold events are known as predictive programming. The idea behind predictive programming is to seed the public unconscious with a certain event that has been planned for the future. Having this image in the collective unconscious is believed to condition the masses into being more accepting of the event when it eventually occurs, and readily accept the official narrative. After all, whether they consciously remember it or not, they have seen it happen before. Another reason for predictive programming has to do with Luciferianism, which the elite practice. There is a belief that in order to add power to their rituals, they need to actually tell what they are going to do. It has to do with the collective unconscious using the power of suggestion to affect reality. Another mysterious element surrounding Kobe's death is the timing. On Saturday, January 26th, LeBron James surpassed Kobe's lifetime scoring record, knocking him out of the third spot. And he did it in Bryant's hometown of Philadelphia, no less. For many, this was seen as a passing of the torch moment, but the occasion would take on a chilling new meaning following Bryant's death less than 24 hours later. But that wasn't the only coincidence surrounding this tragic event. It also occurred on the day of the Grammys, the music industry's biggest night. The Grammy Awards show is well known to frequently include occult themes and rituals, from subtle symbolism to full-blown mass rituals. The 2020 Grammys was no exception, and you better believe they channeled all the energy they could from the recent death of Kobe.
Proof Kobe Bryant was in the Illuminati. It's already known that 6 is the number of the devil. You might be asking, well, what does Kobe have to do with the number 6? In 2006, that's when Kobe switched his number to 24, and that's when it said he joined the Illuminati. You still might be wondering, he didn't switch his number to 6 though. But look closer. 2 plus 4 equals 6.
Exactly.
To go even further, let's look at his logo. His logo is made up of different pieces, but count the amount of pieces. Here's Kobe holding
Numerology,
the
people.
triangle, and he also holds up the devil horn gesture.
Kobe Bryant. He had this world-famous 666 workout routine. What did he do?
And there it is.
He trained 6 months a year, 6 days a week, and 6 hours every day. So if Kobe Bryant, with his 666 routine, became one of the best basketball players, think about what could a 666 routine do for your public speaking?
Mark of the Beast, man. Y'all gotta watch
Kobe
that stuff.
told Lamar Odom that afterlife ain't what people make it to be.
Things too. When I was on the Big Brother house,
Right.
I was there for 26 days. He came to me like in 4 dreams, and the last dream, it was really it was real vivid, and it was really he said something to me I'm never gonna ever forget. Like, we were having a shooting contest, and Kobe was so good at shooting the ball because he can step into the ball with either foot, left or right. And then we get to the top of the key, and my feet are not right, and it's a little deeper. And we get to the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
Right wing. And he looked back at me. He said, "Hello. The afterlife ain't what people make it up to." Oh shit, I woke up. I didn't know how to take that. Like, I mean, Mr. Girls, his mission is not done yet.
Mm-hmm.
Get it all in now.
Right.
Because you don't know what to expect, but that shit stuck with me. So like right now, I'm in full throttle, 100 miles an hour. You show me where the work is at. You show me where I need to put my focus. That's how I'm on.
Pharmaceutical companies was being sued by Kobe Bryant, not just because they were taking his nickname. But this is deep. This is deeper than Hollywood. This is, oh my God. So in other words, these 3 pharmaceutical companies, the ANSY Corporation, capital INSYS Therapeutics,
I didn't even know about this part myself.
owns the Acorn Incorporation, capital AKORN, that owns High Tech Pharma.
Another kind of innovative way of taking on the big guys. Obviously, what Lonzo Ball's dad is doing in LA with the independent shoe, trying to take on the big guys. You see that right there at the Lakers. When you look at that perspective as here's a different way of doing business, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, my thoughts are execute properly, right? It's not good enough to have a shoe and launch a shoe, but in that market, in that business, you have to make sure that the product is there, Right? That's the only way you can challenge the big guys, is if the innovation and the quality of the product is there, then you give yourself a serious fighting chance. So I'm all for that. I'm all for doing things differently. I just think you have to obsess over every single detail about that product. Even beyond, before getting into the marketing and the storytelling of it all, you got to get the product right.
Correct. He was a smart guy, man. He wasn't just all basketball. That 666 workout was crazy, though. Crazy. Why you gonna name it that?
There's James. Goes across the lane, lays it up, and lays it in. And there it is. He just became the third leading scorer.
You know, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, I was growing up through the ranks when Kobe came into the league. He was, you know, it wasn't a dream of mine to come straight, you know, from high school at that point in time to the NBA. But I was like, wow, appreciate it. We should appreciate people while they're alive. And accomplishments like that is something that... But I'm the best. But are you a different animal and the same beast?
I'll see you again.
The foreshadowing in this commercial was crazy. What is that?
I need the gas changed. So I should it in. Black Mama doesn't end. Heroes come and go, but legends are forever.
Somebody in a magic uniform, even if I'm standing there, I consider maybe.
Google this name. The same week that Kobe passed away along with the other people that were his neighbors, he was in trial for a drug called Mamba. And if you know Kobe, Kobe stands for integrity. He did not want his name a part of this drug because they were detrimental to the human body. So he was fighting this court case.
Yeah, hear this? Pay attention.
I'm not sure how many people know about this story, but here it is. Remember to do the research.
Have you heard the conspiracy that Big Pharma took out Kobe Bryant?
Whoa, no, I have not. That's crazy.
So he was in a legal battle with this company that was using the Black Mamba name to sell these energy supplements. Apparently, not only was he suing them because they were using the Black Mamba name,
Right.
but also because they were lacing these energy supplements with opioids.
Whoa.
It was like to get people more addicted to them so that they keep on buying them.
That's crazy.
He was in a venture capitalist partnership with someone named Jeff Steibel. And there's this weird conspiracy that he might be linked to it in some way because Jeff Steibel was invested in those three separate companies that Kobe Bryant was suing.
Wow.
And the thing is, his court date was 3 days before he died.
So they may have been like, look, he can't show up to that.
Something that really pushes this for me is the
Took
thought
him
of,
out.
you haven't heard anything about this,
Took
right?
him out.
No.
But if Kobe Bryant went and testified, and he had been talking about
Then
it,
we would have heard about it.
a lot more people would have heard about
Yeah, he's
this.
one of the biggest athletes of this generation.
Kobe and Gigi passed away 4 years ago today, and this is everything surrounding their death that doesn't sit right with me. I think we're all aware of the extremely sketchy commercials and shows that have Kobe in it with helicopters.
Very sketchy.
Also, the last game of his career, those who sat courtside got a toy of Kobe that turns into a helicopter. He was also taken out that game with 4.1 seconds left, and Kobe died at the age of 41. In that game, he scored 60 points, and the rest of the team 41.
Oh, there's no
LeBron
morality,
passed up
man.
Kobe on the all-time leaderboard in Philly a day before he passed away in his hometown on the 54th point. If you add Kobe and Gigi's age together, you get 54. Also, why was there a picture of a snake cut up into 8 pieces? Kobe's nickname was the Black Mamba, and he used to wear the number 8. Just a coincidence? Well, the game after Kobe passed away, LeBron James wore his jersey, did the Illuminati sign, and 666. A few days ago, someone yelled at LeBron.
Way
why
too
he
many
sacrificed
coincidences,
Kobe,
man.
and
Way
this
too
was
many.
his reaction.
Yo, Bron, why'd you sacrifice Kobe?
For many years, Kobe Bryant was fighting a pharmaceutical company that was trying to make a diet pill using his nickname, the Black Mamba. Kobe didn't like that, and he believed the pill was harmful, and 3 days before their court date, he passes away.
So y'all gotta pay attention to the signs, man. They put it right in our face every time. You just gotta pay attention to it.
Oh, shit! It's Kobe Bryant!
Help me.
Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out.
Pass.
These were Shaq's.
Here we go. Like, why would you even make something like this? This is crazy. Way too accurate, way too coincidental.
Celebrities and their coded scripted lives. Look at this. Kobe Bryant lived for 497 months 3 days, in which 4,973 is actually the 666th prime number, and in gematria helicopter equals 666. Quite creepy, but it only gets creepier. Because remember, Kobe had that 666 workout routine also, and his infamous record-breaking 81 points in one game came in his 666th career game, where he scored 66.6% of his team's points. Do you see how they use these numbers? This is the way they manage to operate so smoothly. It's nothing but rituals, and as you can see, ritual equals 81 in alphabetic order. His 666th game, he scored the record 81 points. Now I want you to see this. Maradona was Kobe's idol, and they were both taken away with the same numbers. But lastly, I want to show you that he was 41 years 157 days old when he passed, where his name equals 41 and 157. This numerology system is simple. Each letter has a numerical value. This is a real practice too. Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't.
Numbers don't.
Celebs are puppets.
I guarded Kobe in the garden. Can't remember how much he had, but I know I had multiple steals against him. The fourth quarter started, and Kobe said, "You had a great game." I swear I looked at the clock like, it's 12 minutes, what you talking about? What was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't said nothing the whole game. I've been talking shit. I done stole the ball, I'm hyped as hell, it's Kobe Bryant. He ain't said not one word to me. The man come down, you remember he came, shot fake, threw it off the glass, caught it, threw it to the corner. I'm like, bro, what you on? Like, bro, you been regular all game. Shot, get to the spot, shot fake, spin, pivot over here, spin back on the foot, drop it off the glass. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Then he pulled up from like 35 feet on some Steph Curry shit. Before Steph was doing that, he pulled up and laced it. I'm like, they called a timeout. Dan Tony looking at me. I'm like, bro, I ain't.
New clues about the final moments of the helicopter flight that ended in tragedy for 9 people, including Kobe Bryant. Newly surfaced video taken not long before the crash appears to show the aircraft in mid-flight before it
order to airlift the wreckage off the hillside. The coroner says all 9 victims have now been recovered and 4 have been positively identified, including Kobe Bryant. About 35 minutes after takeoff, with the weather deteriorating 12 seconds of flight, the helicopter banked left and abruptly descended, falling at up to 5,000 feet per minute. Its last recorded speed, about 184.
Helicopter 2 and Revenue, thank you. Contact SoCal 134.2 for flight following 34-2.
I don't want to have to motivate you to get in the gym in the first place. Lazy man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. You're going to make me feel dumber.
The people that I've always had issues or problems with are the people that don't demand excellence for themselves.
Facts.
You're going to show up to play, and you're going to lollygag through this scrimmage, through this drill. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to let you know I beat you. I'm going to want you to reconsider your professional life choice. I'd be damned if I lose these championships.
Killer.
Playing with a bunch of lazy dudes. This is not happening. You know, this train is going this way, one way or the other. You're going to be on it, you're going to be off it, or you're going to be under it.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be? Are you getting better every single day? That's the question. And it's just taking small steps. You don't try to get it all done in one day, in 1 week, in 1 year. It's the process of getting better every day and doing that for a period of years that then create the masterpiece.
It's like when Kobe said, I was chasing perfection and excellence.
Even though I knew I would probably never catch it. But just the fact that I was willing to chase it, I would defeat most of my opponents, because most of my opponents would never chase something that didn't have any guarantees attached to it. He had the courage to chase it because he knew what it would turn him into, and most cats wouldn't even go down the course to chase it because it didn't have any guarantees attached to it.
Doubt is such a strange thing. There'll be times where you succeed and there are times that you fail. So wasting your time doubting whether you're going to be successful or not is pointless. It is. You just put one foot in front of the other. You control what you can't control. And then you see what the outcome is. Right? If you win, great. You're going to have to wake up the next day and do the journey over again. If you lose, it sucks. But you're going to have to wake up the next day and do the journey all over again anyway. So it's really pointless to sit here and debate or have doubt or this, that, and the other. You train as hard as you can. And you step out there and you let it flow.
You know what? Life is short. Okay? And you can't go around life carrying baggage. Can't go around life carrying resentment. Just can't do it. It's too short. You know what I mean? So you have to forgive and move on. God is great.
Is it that simple?
God is great. Don't get no simpler than that, bro. You can know it all you want, but until you got to pick up that cross that you can't carry, and he picks it up for you and carries you and the cross, then you know.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And if you guys can understand that, you won't accomplish your dreams. Your dreams won't come true. Something greater will.
Right.
I meditate every day. I do it in the mornings. I do it for about 10 to 15 minutes. It sets me up for the rest of the day. It's like having an anchor. If I don't do it, I feel like I'm constantly chasing the day, as opposed to being able to be controlled and dictate the day. Not that you're calling the shots on what comes forward, but the fact that I am set and ready for whatever may come my way. You know, I have a calmness about whatever comes my way and a poise. The reality is we're paying attention to so many things that are going on around us. We don't take the time to really observe what's going on inside of ourselves. And that comes from starting the morning off with meditation. I had a teammate that spoke to me and said, "Hey, Cole, I just want to feel like as a teammate, you need me." Duh. Yeah, of course. But I had to kind of think about where that was coming from for him and his story and his journey and what that meant to him. And that opened my eyes to there's a bigger game being played. It's not just basketball, but it's the emotions of each individual and the backstory that they're carrying with them, the baggage that they're carrying with them. And if I really want to be a champion and be a great teammate, I have to understand what those mean to help them become better and in turn, help me. I don't think I've ever said this before. This kind of makes me seem very psychotic, but whatever. I used to play the Halloween theme song over and over and over in my headphones. Pre-game. Seriously. Seriously. And it was important that it was Michael Myers because the mask itself was void of emotion. Void of emotion. It has nothing to do with pressure, has nothing to do with hype, has nothing to do with camaraderie. It's stone cold killer. And I would listen to that song over and over and over to get, that's when you know you better run, because it's going to be a tough night. Yeah. I felt like everybody had written me off after those air balls. People questioning if this 18-year-old kid.
Man, I remember that.
It's embarrassing.
Bunch of air balls.
Why did those air balls happen? They're all right on line. They were short. I gotta get stronger.
Cross court left, open Kobe Bryant for three, another air ball. He shoots back-to-back air balls.
But the defining moment in his greatness was we were playing Utah.
I really thought that was a defining moment in his career.
Nobody wanted to take the last shots. I'm not taking the last shot, shooting 40% from the free throw line.
He was fearless. I think that's one of the things that
Shaq was scared.
Bryant for three. It's short again. Air ball. Air ball. 7 seconds. Here's a three-pointer. Air ball again. By Kobe Bryant.
I came up a little short. You learn from those mistakes. When I get put in that situation again, I'm not gonna miss them.
Everybody talks about those air balls. I wasn't mad at you. That's why I was the first one to come grab you and say, hey, I know everybody's laughing and giggling out, but one day people will fear you at the end of the game.
I flew back to LA that night, 3 in the morning, and I shot all.
That cool world is crazy. busting ass out there.
Kobe passed me the ball. He never passed me the ball. He passed me the ball.
Oh man, I remember this one. No. Yes. Man, so like I said, man, that's my first video. Did it for my boy Kobe Bean, but still be on the lookout. We're gonna have more reactions, we're gonna have more of everything, y'all. So subscribe to the channel, stay locked in. That's all we got. We out of here.